also decided that this is the purest race. Isko pure hi rakhna hai. So he had this something called desirable and non-desirable people. Undesirable, sorry. Now, there were two groups. Undesirable. Who were the desirables? All the Nordic army, German people. Sare German people? Then only few. Let's see who were the undesirables. So Germany is Jews, so very number one. Jews. Then there were people called, see, in a society there are so many different type of people. So that time there were gypsies. This was a different community. Okay, gypsies. These gypsies are also, this is not the right kind of people. They were undesirables. Then, who else were undesirable? The Poles, that is Polish people and the Russians. The Poles and the Russians, these were undesirable people. And all the mentally and physically challenged people, challenged Germans. So not all Germans were desirable people. Those who were handicapped, those who were mentally challenged, those who were weak, they were all undesirable. And he said that we don't want these people in our society because they should be clean, the society should be clean. Only able-bodied Germans are desirable people. So, what did he do? He used the media very, very strongly. Started using the media, started publishing the list that these are undesirable people. They will keep our Germany down. Let's clean them. So, when he attacked Poland, he started a genocide. And I know what is genocide? Genocide and war went side by side. The war started in 1939 when he attacked Poland. Genocide means killing these people. Mass scale killing is called genocide. So killing these undesirables and war went side by side. And his first experiment, where did he do the first experiment? He experimented that in Poland. Now, he attacked Poland and within a few months, he occupied the whole of Poland. Now, if you remember, I told you that बाकी के countries के resources हम लोग को use करने चाहिए. Only then Germany will become strong. So what he did, if you see this part, this is Germany, this is Poland. So this is western border, this is eastern border. Both sides की border is eastern border. The border closer to Germany is western border. All the people who live near, suppose this is Germany and this is Poland. Okay. All the people who live, this is Germany, this is Poland. All the people who live in around this area were pushed out of this area and they were asked to live only in this part. Okay, all the Polish people. And all the Germans were asked to occupy this region, to live here. all the intelligent people in Poland, the scientists, the well-educated people, all the intelligent people in the society, in Poland, were killed. They were killed because they did not want any intelligent people in Poland. They wanted to turn Poland into a workers' country. So that all Polish people were used as workers alone, laborers, to work for Germany. So all there were so many scientists, there were so many industrialists, there were so many intelligent people. There was a mass killing. That is called genocide. Okay. And they wanted to turn Poland into a laborers. Now, Polish children who looked like Nordic Aryan, those who had blonde hair, blue eyes, they were taken away from their family. They had this people called race experts. They were sent to the race experts. These race experts checked them, tried to find out whether they are Nordic Aryans or not. कैसे check कर रहे थे? They would give them a certificate that yes, these are Nordic Aryans. So Polish people were sent to live with the German families, taken away from their homes, sent to the German family. The German families would raise them. If those children don't fit the Nordic Aryan certificate, don't get the Nordic Aryan, then they were sent to the orphanages. There were so many such children in the orphanages that those children were neglected. Most of them could not survive. Many children would die in those orphanages. So, and then they also started this very, very systematic killing of Jews. Okay. The Polish people who were not Jews were made to work as workers, but the people who were Jews, they were sent in the concentration camps. They were sent in the concentration camp. They were forced to live in one section of this city. They were known as ghettos. And they had to live there, and they were again used as workers, and when they were not, and finally they were killed. Now, how to kill so many people? So they devised a new method of method. They were forced to be they wanted to kill all the Nazis because being the kind of society, and Nazis are the worst kind of Jews are the worst kind of. So they devised gas chambers. What were gas chambers? Because acceptance is they devised a gas. And it was gas. They used to actually send these Jews, in the concentration camp. They had these rooms. So they would send, say, 50 people or 100 people in that room. And that room had the shower, yeah, or let's say, fitting like shower. It was as if they are, going there for public bath. They were all put there, and then they would turn on the faucets, and instead of water, the poisonous gas would come, and the people who were inside would die. And when they would die, it's not easy to bury such people, so many people. So they had devised another method. It had these, what do you call it? It had grills, like ovens, with long grills. So they would pull out the people, they would put them in that, and they would burn the bodies. And so that is how it was done. So that was the height of cruelty. Like how far a person, a man, or humans can be cruel. Exactly. Instead of wasting money on such things, they were not wasting too much money on this. See, this, if you start hating someone, that hatred can lead you to any kind of to any level. Had such hatred for Jews, and he hated and hated among the people. Now, how did he do that? Very, very systematic. First target for children. Start teaching children that these people are bad. So what did he do? Change the textbooks. Change their books. History books are changed first. Change all the books. And through books, he started teaching the young children. Look at this. Look at this number 6. The Jew knows his bend and crooked like number 6. Through maths books, through language books, through history books, they start teaching small children how Jews are bad. So बचपन से बच्चे शुरू सीखता है Jews are bad. So here, he started teaching that first what he did. All the teachers in the school, if there are any Jew teachers, they were chucked out of the job. If there are Jew children, they were, like publicly, children were thrown out of the school. So, बाकी बच्चे देखते हैं, अरे ये Jew है, इसको निकाल के उनको the minute you hear that somebody is thrown out, you think he's a bad person. So then the Jews had to wear an identity, mark of identity. They had to wear one big star in their neck. That was their identity. So it was easily identified who's Jew and who's not. If he's a Jew, if he has a shop, they told them not to buy from the shop. It's a Jew person. So people started studying Jews. So people would stop buying things from the Jews. So very, very systematically, they pauperized, they made these Jew people poor. And then many Jews ran away from Germany. Everybody could not. Now, right from childhood, so the children were taught to hate Jews and worship Hitler. Okay. They said even there were youth organizations. He started youth organizations. अब ये कैसे थे youth organizations? A 10-year-old, there was something called Django. Okay, one youth organization was Django. यहाँ पे कौन चाहता था? 10-year-olds. 10-year-olds, huh? That means when you're in 4th standard, you become part of this Django. 10-year-old. Now, here, then when you become 14, you join. This is Nazi Youth Organization. It was also known as Hitler Youth. So imagine right from the age of 10, you are told war is good, we must fight. The Germans are the superior people, Nordic Aryan, they are the superior race, Jews are those kind of people, hate Jews. Systematically, the children were taught this right from the age of 10. And they would exercise, they would play, they would chant, great, Yugabad. At the 14, they were taught much advanced skills. And finally, they would join after this rigorous ideological and physical training. At the age of 18, they would join labor service. So every child had to go through this system. Okay. That is how he impressed and brainwashed children right from young age to believe, worship Hitler and hate all these undesirable, especially Jews. There is also, have you read the Diary of Anne Frank? Read Diary of Anne Frank. Okay. Yes, Diary of Anne Frank. You know what happened? Many during this, as I said, the Jews were taken from their area. They were pulled out of their homes. They had to leave their homes, and all the Jews were put in an area called ghetto. That ghetto only was like concentration camp. Okay, there was like concentration camp. Here they used to work, and then they used to sort the Jews, the good strong Jews in one area. They were made to work. They hardly got any food. They hardly got any. They hardly any clothes to wear. The women, if they are strong, they are sent there. All the old and young people, they were killed in these gas chambers. अभी उनको क्लीन उनको पुल आउट करके उनको बर्न करने का काम इसी लोगों का. Okay, but then not all Germans were bad. There were some Germans who had friends who were Jew friends. They tried to save them. So then many people try to hide these Jews in their what to say, in their own homes and basements especially. So Anne Frank was hiding in one such home in the basement. How many people were there? The basement was a small basement, and there were some 30-40 people, Jews, that were living in there. Now, suppose if I'm the person who is hiding the people in the basement, I have to also make arrangement for their food. अभी हर रोज तो मैं खाना कहाँ से लूँगी? अगर मैं हर रोज इतना ढेर सारा खाना लेके जाने लगूँ, there were guest tables. They will come and check ना, इसको इतना खाना 4 लोग घर पे, इसको हर रोज इतना खाना नहीं लगता. I would suspect. So then I should also have that much money, to feed those 30-40 people. So most of the time, the only food available for them were potatoes. That was the cheapest thing that could be grown in their backyard. So they would only supply them potatoes. So the diary of Anne Frank, this young girl of 13-year-old, she started writing the daily diary of what was happening in the basement. So they all were living in terror, because even if a neighbor comes to their house, they would make some typical sound, tap. Everybody in the basement would go forward. Okay, even the neighbor should not come to know that there is somebody hiding in the basement. So many people are hiding in the basement. So they were living in this horror. And in that also 30 people. It's not 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. It's like months. So how in that also there used to be fight? How in that also there used to be jealousy, anger, because 30 odd people are living there. So imagine you're living scared for your life with 30 odd other people. आज किसी को खाने को एक ही potato मिल गया, he's angry, या whoever, और suddenly किसी ने 2 उठा लिए और किसी को कुछ मिला ही नहीं. So the experience of living in the basement with those 30 odd people in that horror. So, and then of course she did not survive. She died before the war came to an end. And the diary was found. The father had kept the diary. The diary was found. Later on it was published. So there are many such, there are so many movies based on father was not official, and they actually shifted down the water events. So it's the boy, yeah. The fence around. They used to talk, and they would exchange food or something, yeah. The one thing the school is there. And there is also a beautiful movie, Life is Beautiful. That movie is not in English, it's a dark movie. But if you ever want to watch it, it's very, very nice. Now, what was the role of a woman in this all this? Now, Hitler said in my day, Germany, women plays a very important role, and the role of mother is very, very important. Mother is the most respected person. Were all mothers respected? No. Which mothers were respected then? Which mothers were respected? Any idea? Yes, the mothers who gave birth to these Nordic Aryan children. The mothers who gave birth to these healthy boys. Healthy girls and boys who had nice blonde hair, blue eyes, fair skin. And the mothers who gave birth to physically challenged, mentally challenged, did not fit in this their description of desirable, weak children. Their mothers were not respected. They were mothers were the women were encouraged to give more birth to more children. And those who gave birth to more children were given prizes. So they had concessions. The women who gave birth to, in fact, those the mothers who gave birth to undesirable children were punished. It was not her fault, but she was punished. And those who gave birth to desirable children, they got concession in the movie theaters. They got concession in the free travel, in the buses, concession in the train tickets, concession in the shops. So they also had, to encourage women to produce, it is used, the word is used, produce more children. They were given the badges of honor. So the women who gave birth to 4 children got bronze cross. The women who gave birth to 6 children got silver cross, and they would wear it with pride. The women who gave birth to 8 and more children got gold cross. Okay, so and those women who deviated from this prescribed code. What was the prescribed code? That there is no equality between man and woman. Women should not think that they are equal to men. Men should be strong. Women should be at home, taking care of the house and rearing children. She should not keep in touch with all these undesirable section people. But if she is friend, if somebody is found, if a woman is found helping a Jew, if a woman is found friendly with Jew or tribe, then she is publicly humiliated. Then she was publicly humiliated. She had to, wear black. Her face was blackened. She had to wear a placard that saying that I have, humiliated my family and I have humiliated my race. And she was, made to parade in the whole city. So that's how the women had to live by during the Hitler's time. How did he do this propaganda? How did he spread his message? He used media, newspapers, radios. Through all this, he started spreading his message. How women should be, how children should be, and how bad Jews are and how great we are. So he used the media very, very intelligently. What did he say? He was very careful about his words. They say that he would not say mass killing, let's carry out mass killing. He would say we are giving special treatment. Jews are taken for special treatment. Special treatment means mass killing. Euthanasia. You know what is euthanasia? Euthanasia means disabled people are given this for mercy. They are disabled, and sometimes they are given the injection and they are killed. So in for euthanasia, they were called disinfectants. When they would try to kill these disabled people, they are disinfecting the society. So there's a drive announced for disinfecting the society. Means what? There was a drive to catch hold of all those visible people and people. The evacuation, when they used to say there is evacuation means these people were sent to, Jews were sent to gas chambers. And these gas chambers were called disinfection areas. So, you know, those were the words. They were very, very careful about the words. And how did we come to know about this crime against humanity? When did people come to know about this? How did people come to know about it? Of course, when the war started, they had some idea that something was wrong because there were some Jews who tried to escape from, many Jews tried to escape from Germany and went to other countries and tried to live there. So they had their relatives and they suddenly could not get any news from the relatives. Many times these Jews, they hate the material, like I said, that the diary was found and cracked. Here they have shown this. After the Allied powers occupied Germany, France occupied Germany, they tried to find out. That's why they talk about the mass killing of Jews. There is a word for mass killing of Jews. This is known as Holocaust. Mass killing is known as Holocaust. You can show the picture here. Inhabitants of the Warsaw Ghetto, page 72. You see this milk can? The inhabitants of the Warsaw Ghetto collected documents and placed them in 3 milk cans along with other containers. As destruction seemed imminent, these containers were buried in the cellars of buildings in 1943. This can was discovered in 1950. So they know what has happened to them and buried it they kept it in these cans and buried it in the ground. When the Allied powers, England, France, occupied Germany, that's when they asked they first went, they opened these ghettos, they released these people, and then they saw the condition of the people there. Now imagine how naked people, no clothes to wear in a place like Europe, where there are harsh winters. It's not like Mumbai, where kapda nahi to वैसे भी गर्म नहीं होता. It's not that. We are talking about zero temperatures. We are talking about -degree temperatures. In that, people were living in the ghettos. In that small, it's like, this is the hardest part of it, that's a ghetto area. 1,000 people will be living in this. So imagine not enough food, not enough clothing. There are these, you still have this, the biggest concentration camp was in Poland, in a place called Auschwitz. And it is still there. And they are still maintaining it. They have still kept the clothes that the people would wear, the shoes that were there. When they were sent in the gas chambers, they had to remove everything. They had to remove all their clothes, they had to remove all their shoes and then enter. They were told, go, that's a public bath. And go on the bath. So people by now knew whoever goes inside never comes out. They knew, but they had no choice. So these are making how that area, how that place was, the shoes are still kept there, the clothes that were replaced home, and there were the rooms that they were rats in vegetable, and it's not funny at all. It's a horrible scene. But they have still made it, and many people still visit that, especially a Jew, a person who is a Jew or a Jew. It's like a pilgrimage. Most of the Jews visit there. give their, like you never know who lost, who died in that. How many friends and how many family members have lost. Is to pay their respect. They do visit them. Sorry? Yes, Auschwitz is still there and they still maintain that place. The way it was that time. With those shoes that are left there behind and the clothes that were left there behind, the kind of work they had to do. So you actually get to see what and how they were tortured. And for what? For being Jews. Describe the problems faced by the Weimar Republic. I think I gave that answer. Right? Last time. Discuss the Nazism became popular in Germany by 1930. You have that answer, those answers are given. Given there, no? What points are given? Then, what are the peculiar features of Nazi thinking? Peculiar features, यहाँ पे एक दो add करना. It's given there, no peculiar features of Nazi thinking. Okay, read the points, peculiar features. Tell the page number for her. What do you answer? 82. Okay. What points are given? Racial hierarchy and some Bible reading spaces. Body German islands were at the top, but it is only the worst one of the racial levels. Yes. They believe that only the strongest ways will survive and live. New territories must be gained for enhancing the maximum resources and power of the. So यहाँ पे ना what you will do is that first point no is there subheading. First heading would be racial hierarchy. Okay. Under racial hierarchy, you will write those points. So racial hierarchy. तो उसका explanation क्या होगा? A belief in Nazi belief, a belief मतलब Nazi belief in racial hierarchy and living space. Nordic German Aryans were at the top, while the Jews formed the lowest rung of the ladder. They believed that only strongest race would survive and rule. यहाँ तक हो गया. First 3 points are under racial hierarchy. Then next point would be glorified war. What point say glorified war? So new territories must be gained for enhancing the natural resources and power of Germany. उसके आगे add few points. Next point would be policy towards youth. Is the argument. Policy towards youth. Some additional points are additional points. Policy towards youth. Should I dictate? Children were taught to be loyal, submissive, made Jews, loyal, submissive, made Jews, and worship Hitler. Children were taught to be loyal, submissive, hate Jews, and worship Hitler. Explained by okay, 100. And one more point. Policy towards women. Policy towards women. Did not believe in equal rights for men and women. Equal rights for men and women. Women were seen as bearers of Aryan culture and race. Aryan culture and race. Yes, 2 extra points. Next answer is there, no? Explain why Nazi propaganda was effective in creating hatred. It's given there. Okay. So, last 2 answers are also there. In what way did Nazi states seek to establish total control over the people? So, I'll ask you answer in one. We see how much you have understood. What is it? The name given to the gas chambers by Nazi was disinfection area. Hindenburg offered chancellorship to Dash was assigned the responsibility of economic recovery by Hitler. Economic recovery by Hitler. Jalmer. Jalmer, but with H. Okay, Jalmer starts with H. Jalmer Shack. You are given the choice, no? Usually the choices are given. So remember, Jalmer Shack. Okay, याद रहेगा ना? With your spelling, ना? That state was to be regarded as desirable by Hitler. Nordic. Now, true or false? What is German parliament called? That's right. German parliament was called Reichstag. True or false? In the context of Germany, Holocaust was Nazi killing operation. In Germany, students at 14 years of age had to join an organization named Volkswagen. What did they have to join? Nazi youth something, no? Nazi organization. If I say the mother is the most important student, was said by Helmut. Helmut did not say that. Who said it? Hitler. The first sufferers in Nazi Germany were Jews. 11 strong meant living space. True. Remember that word that I asked you to cancel because it is difficult to remember, but remember it. Okay, that can be asked as true or false. How did US help Germany to overcome the 1923 financial crisis? By giving them German bonds were sold to private American interests to help Germany pay it. The American intervened and raised Germany out of the crisis by introducing Thomas Plan. WES. Thomas Plan, which you remember just by giving loans. The German investors in industrial recovery were totally dependent on short-term loans, largely from USA. So they gave USA short-term loans. Okay, remember USA gave short-term loans to German industries. क्या दिया? Name the 4 countries included in the Allied powers in the World War II. France, Russia, and US. Which countries were known as Axis powers in the Second World War? Germany, and Japan. Germany, Japan. Turkey was in the first one. Germany, Italy, and Japan. Who are the supporters of Nazi ideology? No. Actually, they got support from everyone there. So, but the biggest supporters were the army. Remember, after First World War, they asked to end the army. So suddenly the army found that they were all out of job. All those who fought in the First World War, they were cheated. For our country, and now we are out of war, out of job because they said no more army for Germany. So army was the biggest supporter, and being landlords, they were also big supporters. What marked the beginning of the Second World War? What started the beginning of this? What was the beginning? When Germany started. If Germany attacked Poland, that time the Second World War started. Okay. Ended with Russia attacking Russia. Okay. So Germany attack on Poland started the Second World War. What is the term Holocaust refer to? Mass killing of Jews. Refers to atrocities and sufferings endured by Jews during Nazi killing operation. What was Auschwitz notorious during the Nazi period? It was a, remember I just used the word Auschwitz. Notorious means when somebody is popular, famous for bad reasons. So what was it famous for? Gas chambers for killing Jews. What? So, who offered chancellorship to Hitler? President Hindenburg. What was the junk walk in Nazi Germany? It was a book. It was Jewish teachers, schools or youth organization. Who was the propaganda minister of Hitler? Hjalmar Schacht, Hindenburg, Helmer, or Goebbels? Goebbels. And Hjalmar, he was not a propaganda minister. He was an economic. Who supported the Weimar Republic? Socialist, liberals, Democrats, conservatives, Catholic, liberals, conservatives, socialist, Catholics, Democrats. Socialist, Catholics, Democrats. The Great Depression was a period of economic crisis, global crisis, political crisis, social crisis. Economic crisis. Who were called the November criminal? The people who supported Weimar Republic. Hitler's ideas of racism were based on which thinkers? And they were based on thinkers like Charles Darwin and Herbert Spencer. Like Charles Darwin has said that, have given the theory of evolution. He said that we have all evolved from smaller species to, the Charles Darwin theory. So he said, yeah, we have evolved, and the most evolved race is Nordic. And then Herbert Spencer has said that only the fittest person, it is the survival of the fittest in nature. That the fittest animal, fittest nature survives. So he said, yes, that is right. Therefore, they should be very, very fit. We are the fittest ones, and therefore we should survive. So, जो भी कुछ scientists ने बोला, he just rephrased it and brought it to Nordic. Yes. His ideology was based on which two scientists? Charles Darwin and Herbert Spencer. 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 You have to learn those big answers. Huh? We can ask the role played by women. What was the role of women in the Nazi Germany? Role of women in Nazi Germany. Desirable children. But he wanted to have blue eyes, but then these are no use to the society according to so see in Germany most of them will be blue eyed blonde hair. Yes. Yeah, so Joe. Okay. So she will be humiliated when the child is not desirable and she will be praised when the child is desirable. So एक साल तो उसको humiliation face करना ही पड़ेगा. That's all. After see, therefore Hitler committed suicide because they were all scared that इतना करने के बाद so after he committed suicide, yes, he had democratic government and by then England, France also had learned their lessons. Why did Hitler become so strong? Because of that humiliation that they faced. This time they did not humiliate the Indian guy after the Second World. They realize we have to live in peace, we have to be respectful. That's the answer. I